Alright, hello everyone. We are playing It Moves. I have no idea this is supposed to be a scary game, so let's just see. What are the controls? Bedtime. Bedtime is supposed to be a happy event for a tired child. For me, it was terrifying. While some children might complain about being put to bed before they have finished watching a film or playing their favorite video game, when I was a child, night was something to truly fear. Somewhere in the back of my mind still is. This is me. Well, that's cool. Poster from a movie I got from my brother. Oh, we can sprint. We can sprint. It's a wolf. It says it's a wolf. Alright, let's check the cabinets. Full of toys and stuff. Alright, let's leave our room. Let's shut the lights off first. Wait. What? How do you save? I am reading how to play. X key, pause / cancel. Alright. Alright. How do you save? I cannot prove that what happened to me was objectively real, but I can swear that I experienced was genuine horror, a fear in which my life, I'm glad to say, has never been equaled. I will relate, if you will, the best I can make of it, but I'll just be glad once I get it out of my chest. Alright. Hello? Is that Dad? Shoes, not very interesting. This is my father. Oh, well hi Dad. What you doing? Let's go into this room. I can't remember exactly when it started, but my apprehension towards falling asleep seemed to correspond with me being moved into a room of my own. Who are you? This is my mother. Ah, well I'll just sleep in my parents' bed. Mom told me not to touch her stuff, especially hers. Well, I'm gonna touch it if I want to. Nothing too interesting. Alright, let's... Boxes full of stuff. Can I go in the closet? Just a bunch of clothes in here. There's more. This is a really ratty house. I don't know what to expect. It's a plant. Flowers. Mom put these here. Alright, let's go over here. This is my brother's room. He told me yesterday to keep out of the room until we both had shared until then. I was 8 years old at the time, and until then I had shared a room quite happily with my older brother. As is perfectly understandable for a boy 5 years my senior, my brother eventually wished for a room of his own. As a result, I was given the room at the back of the house. As my brother was given a new bed, I was given the bunk beds which we used to share. While I was upset about sleeping on my own, I was excited about the thought of being able to sleep on the top bunk, which seemed far from adventurous for me. Can I leave? No? No! I want to leave. Move. Oh, Dad, don't go pulling out too much stuff now. It's bedtime soon. No, it's not bedtime. It's locked, stupid bro. Thanks. Oh. Oh? Hello? Oh, it's just Mother. Alright, it's bedtime. Already? Yes. Adults need to sleep, you see. Sleeping alone. You excited? Yes, Mom. I'm such a good child, aren't I? Look at me, I'm just going to bed. How'd I get up there? Turn off the lights. No! Don't turn off the lights. I'm scared of the dark. I don't have my Spider-Man doll to keep me safe. Oh, protect me! Oh. Oh, chapter 1, the cave. Save. What the yes. What the hell? The hell? What the fuck? Pot and some red cloth. I wonder what's cooking. human flesh. What the? What's looking at me? That's really creepy. This game is really weird. Mushrooms look poisonous. What? What's on the wall? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Purple mushroom. Definitely poisonous. Oh. The hell was that? I don't want to be here. Seeping from the mushroom hat. This game's really... there's glowing stuff in the walls. What's over here? Can I go over here? I can. Glowing stuff on the ground that I can't touch. Damn it. Oh! What the... No, that's just no. That is not okay. Ah. Puzzles. Damn it, I hate puzzles. This one? No. 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 That. No. That. Okay, those are down. What if we do this one now? Damn it. I did it. I was gonna say, guys, I'll cut right away, but I did. Let's see. There's a red liquid coming out of the mushroom hat. They're safe to eat. Don't worry, it's good. He turned this way. Is it really? What kind of child of 8 years old goes into caves like this? Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to have to deal with you. Oh god. Oh, it's shaking. Oh, he's on his own. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh. Run! Run! No! Run! What the fuck is that? Did we die? Mom, I had a bed. That was no dream. Did the poster change? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Let's go in here. I'm gonna touch her stuff while she's sleeping. I'm gonna touch all of her stuff while she's sleeping. Mom, I had a bad dream. Sweetie, what's wrong? I had a bad dream. Oh, that's too bad, sweetie. I'll be up in a minute. We can have breakfast together. Alright, hurry up. I'm so sassy to my mom. I am such a demanding 8-year-old. I want to go in there. I don't care. I'm gonna go in my brother's room. Alright. Well, I guess let's just wait and play at the lamp. So another day started. It was little importance. It was a day of little importance to our story. I won't bother you with details. The one thing I remember is that even though I played with friends like I always did, I somehow felt lonely. I didn't enter my new room again till later that night, when it was time to sleep again. There's an arrow. I wish I had arrows when I went to bed. Told me what to do. That'd be pretty cool. Well, let's fade off and face our tremendous demons again. That was not cool, though. That was not cool. I wish I could fall asleep like that. The labyrinth. That doesn't sound good. I want to save. Yes. Wow, this is really creepy. This is a brave 8-year-old. Sad face. I can't sprint. What is this? A game without sprint? A sign. Can't read the sign. That's a happy face. Where am I supposed to go? Where do I go? Oh. Oh. Where am I supposed to go? Red button. Red button. I'm supposed to touch the buttons. What did that do? Did that do anything? No. Oh my god, puzzles. Gotta hit the happy faces. But there aren't any more happy faces. So, aha. Can't beat the 8-year-old. 8-year-old's too smart. Too good. What is that sound? A wanted poster. What the hell is that sound? Is there something in the top corner there? Hello, person. Oh! Oh my god, the face. Go away. Let me out. Let me out. That face. Let me. Oh no. Oh no. That face is so menacing. I want out. The shadow monsters, go away. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to go away. I don't want to deal. My heart. How to deal with the friendly fire extinguisher? No. Leave. Yes. No. Where do I go? Shadow monsters. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Can I go in here? That face is really creeping me out in the background. Like, Jesus Christ. Wanted. I think I saw that. Oh! Okay, shadow monster's friendly. Some kind of machinery. Alright. This music is like picking up and it's really creepy. I do not like... Okay, let's just keep... Anacorp. What's that? That's what I was about to ask the game, but apparently... What is that sound? Oh, I'm going super speed. I'm on drugs right now. I'm on drugs! Hey, ma! Hello. Oh my god. The hell is that? Oh my god, that face. It's getting... It's getting brighter. That face is getting brighter. I would much rather go back to scene 1. That was much more pleasant. When you awake from a deep sleep to something moving or stirring, it can take a few moments for you to truly understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears when lucid. Something was moving. There was no doubt about that. At first I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was a light creeping the sea outline. Two thoughts ran almost simultaneously. The first was that my parents were in bed, because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought had turned to the noise, a noise which had obviously woken me. That was it. Bed sheets rustling in the dark and someone was breathing. I don't want to look at the screen. as if someone disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all comfortable in the bottom bunk. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either my imagination, or perhaps just my pet cat finding something comfortable to spend the night. It's not your pet cat. It's then that I noticed my door shut as it had been as I fall asleep. Perhaps my mom was checked on that and the cat sneaked in my room. Yeah, that must have been it. I turned to face the wall, closing my eyes to vain that I could fall back asleep. As I moved, the wrestling underneath me ceased. I thought that I must have disturbed my cat, but quickly realized that the visitor in my bottom book was much more mundane than my pet trying to follow, much more sinister. As if alerted and disgruntled by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with... I don't think that's a... What the fuck sounds is that? Increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. My heart is racing right now, honestly, playing this. My heart raced as my eyes panicked. Scanning the almost... I let out a cry. You idiot, and most boys do. I instinctively shouted for my mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house, but as I began to breathe a sigh of relief that my parents were coming to save me, the bunk bed started suddenly to shake violently, as if gripped by an earthquake scraping against the wall. I could hear the sheets below me thrashing around as if tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down the safety, as I feared the thing at the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into the darkness, so I stayed there, white knuckles clenching my own blanket like a shroud of protection. The wait seemed like an eternity. "What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream?" I cried as my mother consoled me. Tears of fear followed by relief streamed down my face. Yet, through all of the horror and relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I cannot explain it, but it was as though whatever had been in the bottom bunk would return, even if I so much spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know, but as a child, I felt as if that unseen menace remained close, listening. My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there till morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. It was a Saturday and I played outside, quite happily with my friends. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long sloping garden in the back. We played there often, as much of it was overgrown as we could hide in the bushes, climbing in the huge sycamore tree which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. As fun as it was, occasionally my eye would turn to that small window in my room, ordinarily sight and incurious, but for me, that thin boundary was looking glass into a strange, cold pocket of dread. Outside, the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of my friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room, watching me play, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled with hate. It may seem strange to you, but at the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep there. I still felt that this thing would be enraged if I so much as spoke of it. Another night came. You're a dumb child, buddy. You're a dumb child. Factorized. What the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna save. This kid has some messed up dreams. Let's speed run. I can sprint. I can sprint now. It's a miracle. I can use my legs. I can use my legs. Oh. Oh. It's just a never-ending... Oh. 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 The hell was that? Hello? Oh, not satanic circles. Not satanic circles. A picture of some kind of green landscape. The picture is in too bad shape to make out any details. Shit. Shit. Can I jump in the fan? Oh no. Some kind of altar. I was sacrificed by the great Lord Demon. Oh. Hello. Well, hello to you, machine. Hello. Hello to you, machine. Oh, there's a switch. What demon did I just unleash? What demon did I just let escape? Shit, it's locked. I guess we'll just have to keep going around. Oh. No, that's locked too. Damn it. Let's keep on going. Maybe if we stand here. It's almost like the lights at the runway airport. I know I read that wrong, but whatever. Let's go down. Maybe there's something down. Hello? There's like some Silent Hill shit going on here. I know you're there. Come out and face me. I'm 8. Why are the monsters so afraid of the 8-year-old? I will never know these things. Alright, well, come on, Satanic Circle, give me help. Oh. Okay. How are something you? I'm fine, but I would really appreciate it if you could tell me where the switches are. I would really appreciate that. It would save my life of going back and forth a lot more. No. Ah. Alright. What the? What the? Oh, there's a face. What the fuck? That is creepy. That is really creepy. Oh. Okay. Hello? Oh, there's a face there now. Hello? Creepy mask. I do not feel safe. I am playing this at 11 at night in a dark room by myself. I do not feel safe. This game has taken all safety away from me. I feel like this 8-year-old right now. I don't like it. That's still locked. Oh, there's one down here. There's 2 down here. Is that one locked? Damn it. Well, where am I supposed to go? Oh, hello? Any more creepy voodoo gonna tell me where to go? Oh, I'm supposed to go up here. Ah. I'm gonna drown now, aren't I? I better hurry. I better hurry. I'm gonna drown, aren't I? I did you already. I did you. You're still down. There's only these guys left. Oh, you're good. What the f... I swear to God, if that... Let's just leave you be. Oh yeah, there's one up here. Oh God. Run, 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 run. This is the final one. Satanic Circle. You're too slow! Ah! Oh. Yeah. I guess I offered the demon. What's going on? It's funny how certain words can remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. One word came to me that night, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened, aware of a rotten change in the atmosphere, a thickening of the air, if something had displaced it. As I heard the first casual twist of the bedsheets below, the first anxious increase in my heartbeat, at the realization that something was once again in the bottom bunk, that word. A word which had been sent to the exile, filtered up through my conscience, breaking free of all repression, gasping for air, screaming, etching and carving itself into my mind. Ghost. As this thought came to me, I noticed that my unwelcoming visitor had ceased moving. The bedsheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, rasping breath heaved and escaped from the thing below. I could imagine its chest rising and falling with each sordid, wheezing, and garbled breath. I shuddered and hoped beyond all hope that if it would leave without occurrence. The house lay, as it was the previous night, in a thick blanket of darkness. Silence prevailed, all but for the perverted breath of my, as yet unseen bunkmate. I lay there terrified. I just wanted the thing to go, to leave me alone. What did I want? Then something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved in a way different way than before. It threw itself around in the bottom bunk, it seemed, unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. For that thing lying there in the darkness, that thing which seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat up. Its labored breathing had come louder. Now only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slats separated my body from the unearthly breath below. I lay there, my eyes filled with tears, a fear which mere words cannot relate to you or anyone else coursed through my veins. I would not have believed that this fear could have been heightened, but I was so wrong. I imagined that this thing would look like, sitting there listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination then turned into unnerving reality. It began to touch the wooden slats which my mattress sat on. It seemed to caress them carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. Then, with a great force, it prodded angrily between the two slats into the mattress. Even though the padding, it still felt as though someone had viciously struck their fingers into my side. I let out an almighty cry and the wheezing shaking, and the moving thing in the bunk below replied in kind of violently, vibrating the bunk as if it had done the night before. Small flakes of paint powdered onto my blanket from the walls as the frame of the bed scraped along it, backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring as she always was, with a comforting hug and calming words, which eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course she asked what was wrong, but I could not say, I dared not say. I simply said one word over and over and over again. Nightmare. The pattern of events continued for weeks, if not months. Night after night I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as not to provide the abomination with time to prod and feel for me. With each cry the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her son nightly. Along the way I managed to feign illness a few times and come up with other less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed, but more often than not I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place, the room where the light from outside did not sit right, alone with that thing. With time you can become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I had come to realize that, for whatever reason, this thing would not harm me when my mother was present. I am sure the same would have been said for my father, but as long as he was, waking him from sleep was almost, as loving as he was, waking him from sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Well, this is a very intense story. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I must say, though, this is actually really immersive. Save, yes. Don't fall. Don't fall, you're gonna die! Earthquake? Door. Painting. I want it. The painted glass depicts a scene from the Bible. I do not remember that scene from the Bible. Cobwebs? Let's go through door number middle. What? Alright, what kind of church is this? Another one. Big jar filled with heads of some sort. Various jars filled with disgusting stuff inside. Whoa, what is that? It's a big pool, but I'd rather not use it. The hell is... Just a giant floating head. I too like to keep my giant heads floating. I don't know if I want to continue going further. We're trapped. We're trapped. Somebody help me! Mom! Mom, where are you? What's going on up there? Oh. What the? I just got eaten by a giant mushroom. The mushrooms attacked. They were mad that I never took their brothers from before. Oh, what the? Dolls. I don't like dolls. Dolls. Oh, just go away. I don't want to deal with you. I think this room was the exact same. Is there something I'm supposed to do? Oh, the sounds are getting closer. Oh. All their mouths are closed now. It's different. Just how many times... Timmy? Is that you, Timmy? Timmy, is that you? Do you mind helping me? Where's Mom? Why is there a child screaming? Oh, no, jump! Oh, no, no! Oh, oh no! No! Oh, no! Alright guys, I'll cut back to that part. Alright guys, we're back. Yeah, that was annoying. No, please, no, no, Mom! Mom! Those are not babies. Do not make baby noises. You are not you're not babies. Static. Oh, Mom did come. My greatest fears were realized in the winter. The days grew short and the nights longer, merely provided this wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, a wonderfully kind and gentle woman, had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep her in the community for as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear that she would need to be moved from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights, and my mother decided that she would stay with her. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of what if my nightly visitor may do. I become aware of my mother's absence. Her presence being was one thing, which I was sure that was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all the slats and placing an old desk, a chest of drawers, and some chairs which I kept in a cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I told my father I was making an office, which he found adorable, but I would be damned if I'd give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. As darkness approached, I lay there, knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix which I had seen there before. While my family were not very religious, at that age I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious, while gripping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came as I drifted off into a dream. To dream. I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incidents. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of them all. Jesus was the culprit here. It was Jesus. Right? That's who we go. Urban Explorer. It's so late when I'm recording this to give it the effect. I'm recording this so late. It says woof. It does say woof. I'm dreaming of being in school. Nobody likes school. Psh, school's dumb. The feeling that something invading your privacy, even without ill will, is still disturbing. What? No. Let's not go over there. You are good. I am good. Even if you don't know why they are there, you hold the greatest amount of fear for them. Let's check all this. Hey, it's a triceratops. No, it's a dinosaur. The sounds of screams are awful. They're even worse when you are on your own. That is... What kind of possession is this? There's a piece of paper here. It reads knock knock. Who's there? Don't do that! Let me out. Okay. Oh, there's a note. The writing on the desk with some school material on it. What is that sound? Can I go in the locker? Oh. Let's not go back there. Yeah, let's just not go. The lock on the door is broken. I don't think I can get in here. That's downstairs. What the I'm just gonna leave. Oh no, creepy corridors. It's an old machine of some sort. Plants growing through the cracks. How are there plants? How are there plants when there's nothing on the other ones? Oh god, the creepiness of this is amazing. Oh no. Let's go through the left. Up. Stop screaming, whoever you are. Please. Okay, I don't think that was the right way. So let's try this way. Now let's go up. This way? No. No. What the... What if I go down? What if we try this way? What if we try the right? And we go up on the left. And we go... right. And we go right. There we go. Can whoever's mutilating that person please stop? He's just sick. No, he's not being mutilated. He's just sick. He just has some bad stomach pains that he has to get through. That's what's making all the sounds. Really dark. Are we walking on bones? Are we walking on crayons? Is that what we're walking on? Let's face our... What? Why would I just lie on the table? Why would I just lie on the table? Oh, okay, there's a lot... I'm so stupid. They're gonna sacrifice me now. Jesus, save me. I brought the crucifix just for you. He's just flapping his arms. Magic is happening. Alright, let's... Oh. I'm being sawed up. Jesus didn't save me. Oh. Dad, you're awfully quiet nowadays. Is there something wrong, son? Nothing. Are you sure? Is there something wrong with your new room? Are you lonely without your brother? No. Alright then. So I just got cut up and now we're talking with our father? I woke gradually. The room was once again dark. As my eyes adjusted, I could gradually make out the windows and the door and the walls, some toys on the shelf, and even to this day I shudder to think of it, for there was no noise, no rustling of sheets, no movement at all. The room felt lifeless, yet not empty. The nightly visitor, that unwelcomed, wheezing, hate-filled thing, which had terrorized me night after night, was not in the bottom bunk. It was in my bed. I opened my mouth to scream, but nothing came out. Utter terror had shaken the very sound from my voice. I lay motionless. If I could not scream, I did not want this thing to know I was awake. I had not seen it. I could only feel it. It was obscured under my blanket. I could see its outline and I could feel its presence, but I dared not look. The weight of it pressed down on top of me, a sensation I will never forget. When I say that hours passed, I do not exaggerate. I lay there motionless in the darkness. I was every bit scared and frightened young boy. If I had been during the summer months, it would have been light by then. Where the grasp of winter is long and unrelenting, I knew it would be hours before sunrise. A sunrise which I yearned for. I was a timid child by nature, but I was at a breaking point, a moment where I could wait no more, where I could strive under its intimately deviantly abomination no longer. Fear can sometimes wear you out, making you threadbare, a shed of nerves, leaving only the slightest trace of you behind. I had to get out of that bed, then I remembered the crucifix. My hand still lay underneath the pillow, but it was empty. I slowly moved my wrist around to find it, minimizing as best I could the sound and vibrations caused, but it could not be found. I had either knocked it off the top bunk, or it had. I could not bear to think it had been taken from my hand. Without the crucifix, I lost any sense of hope. Even at such a young age, you can be acutely aware that what death is, and intensely frightened of it. I knew I was going to die in that bed if I lay there dormant, passive, doing nothing. I had to leave that room behind. But how? Should I leap from the bed and hope that I make it to the door? What if it was faster than me? Or should I slowly slip out of the top bunk, hoping not to disturb my uncanny bedfellow? Realizing that it had not stirred when I moved, trying to find the crucifix, I began to have the strangest thoughts. What if it was the crucifix? The abyss. Alright, let's discover what we waited for. Oh, fishies! Fishies! Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, I go this way. Alright. What? I can't go. Some weird invisible walls. I like fish. It's really calming. I just want to know how I dreamed up a submarine suit. That's not normal. Well, I guess can I go through the center of it? I guess I gotta go through the center of it. Oh, is that my father? Dad! Dad, wake up! Drain water and remove diving gear. Yes. How as an 8-year-old am I smart enough to do this? Alright, let's continue on in this ship. Dad! Dad, wait up! My father's being his usual self and not wanting to talk to me. Read logbook. No. I am not reading that. You guys can pause. That was too much to read. I only read some. That's a Finding Nemo fish right there. Hey, Dad, Dad, save me! No, don't use your magical powers. Save me! Don't push me down, you waving. Stop it! Dad's an asshole. He's just waving me on. Oh no. I am bracing for impact. We just got eaten. That is not good. That is not good to be eaten. Oh. What if it was asleep? It hadn't so much as breathed since I had woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally got me. That I was finally in its grasp. Or perhaps it was just toying with me. After all, it had been doing that for countless nights. And now with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me, maybe it was holding off, savoring its victory until the last possible moment, like a wild animal savoring its prey. I tried to breathe as shallowly as possible and muster every ounce of courage I could. I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to peel the blanket off me. What I found under those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved the blanket, it brushed against something smooth and cold, something which felt unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I held my breath in terror as I was sure it must now know that I was awake. Nothing. It did not stir. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully further down the blanket and felt a thin, poorly formed forearm. My confidence an almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved down further to a disproportionately larger bicep muscle. The arm was outstretched, lying across my chest, with a hand resting on my left shoulder as if it had grabbed me in my sleep. I realized that I would have to move this cadaverous appendage if I was even to so much hope for escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothing on the shoulder of the nighttime invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled in my stomach and in my chest as I recoiled my hand in disgust at the touch of straggled, oily hair. I could not bring myself to touch its face, although I wondered to this very day what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Dear God, it moved. Hostia. This recording's been going on for so long. Save. Yes. This is gonna be one part. One part, guys. It's gonna be like an hour long. Was that a red? It was. What? What? Oh, ew. I don't. Ew. What the The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Why are there weird eyeball things floating? What the? What? I don't even understand what's going on right now. The fat and having once chosen never seek is a decision to the crossroads. Never to seek to return to the crossroads of that decision, for even if one chooses wrongly, the choice cannot be unmade. But uh-oh, that was the wrong choice. That was the wrong choice. That was the wrong. Okay, can I go back? What? No, don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just hiding in the corner. I'm just hiding in the corner. Don't eat me. Can I leave? I can't leave. Shit. What do I do? Stop him. It's picking up. The faces. Let me out of there. Ugh. I just got eaten. Oh, I'm back in my bed. It moved. It was subtle, but its grip on my shoulder and across my body strengthened. No tears came, but God, I wanted to cry. How I wanted to cry. As its hand and arm slowly coiled around me, my left leg brushed along the cool wall which lay the bed against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. It's just trying to give me a hug. Oh! I realized that this clutching, rancid thing, which drew great delight from the violating a young boy's bed, was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking out from the wall like a spider striking out its lair. That is not cool. Suddenly its grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and clawed at my clothes as if frightened that the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its emaciated arm was too strong for me. Its head rose up, writhing and contouring under the blanket. I now realized where it was taking me, into the wall. I fought for my dear life. I cried, and suddenly my voice returned to me, yelling, screaming, but no one came. Then I realized why it was so eager to suddenly strike, why this thing had me now. Through my window, that window which seemed to represent so much malice from outside, streaked hope, the first rays of sunshine. I struggled further, knowing that if I could just hold on, it would soon be gone. As I fought for my life, the unearthly parasite shifted, slowly easing itself up my chest, its head now poking out from under the blanket, wheezing, coughing, rasping. I do not remember its features. I simply remember its cold breath against my face, foul and cold as ice. As the sun broke over the horizon, that dark place, that suffocating room of contempt was washed, bathed in sunlight. I passed out as its scrawny fingers encircled my neck, squeezing the very life from me. I awoke to my father offering to make me some breakfast, a wonderful sight indeed. I had survived the most horrible experience of my life until then, and now. I moved the bed away from the wall, leaving behind the furniture I had believed would stop that thing from taking a bed. Little did I think that it would try to take mine and me. Weeks passed without incidents, yet on one cold, frostbitten night, I awoke to the sound of the furniture, where the bunk beds used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there, sure I could hear a distant wheezing coming from deep within the wall, finally fading into the distance. The following year, I was given a larger room on the other side of the house, and my parents took that room as their bedroom. They said they didn't need a large room, just one big enough for a bed and a few things. They lasted 10 days. We moved on the 11th. It Moves, a game by Snow Owl. Yeah, music by. Alright, well, that was It Moves. That was a pretty good story. I really enjoyed it. I suggest you watch this you watch it at nighttime. And you suffer, like I did. If you watch this at nighttime, leave a like and a comment below. If you didn't watch it in the nighttime, we're gonna have to read that story. If you didn't, still leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed it. Very well done, sir. Very well done. It gave me an eerie sense of feeling. Will the face just stop it? Oh. The end. Something's gonna jump out. Nope. Alright guys, well, see you guys next time. Goodbye!